Today we're just gonna run through this minuet that you've been practicing by Alexander Renagel, and so let's go ahead and play through it real quick. All right. Good job. You got almost all the notes right. I think there was one spot here where you played the D instead of going back to G here. But yeah, good job. It seems like you've been practicing, and I like how you kept a consistent tempo from beginning to end. You didn't really have any hesitations. One thing that I think you could improve is making this actually sound like more musical. Right? Okay. So notice here that they have dynamic markings, right? Mm-hmm. And do you remember what MF means, or P, or I think those are the only two that they have throughout here. So MF stands for, you remember, like how loud something is. So mezzo forte, right? Okay. Yeah. So if it was just F and P, F is for forte. F is for forte, which means loud. P is piano, which means soft, right? So here at the beginning, you'll notice that they have MF, and then right here they have piano, and then the very last line, they want you to go back to the same dynamic level. Okay. Another thing that I think that you could improve on, but I also noticed that you played well, was that you played detached right here. And notice that you'll have different, you'll have like slurs right here. So what do these dots mean on top?
To continue the same.
No. So remember, the dots mean staccato, right?
Oh.
So you're going to be playing nice and short and detached. Let me go ahead and give you a demonstration of how I'd like you to play it, or at least similar to, right?
Okay.
So if you could stand up for me real quick. I'll play just a little bit faster than you did here, but I'll try to do my best to follow those dynamics, the slur markings, and the staccatos, right? So have a seat. Did you see, kind of hear the difference between your playing and mine? Yeah, so basically, let's take it apart here. Let's look at the first line. So whenever you have these dots on top of the notes, try to play it nice and short. And then when you have this tied note here, think of it as connected, and then this note is short, so it'll be short.
Okay.
Yeah. So could I actually have you put your hand on the piano here, and just play those first two measures with me. So it's gonna go. I'll demonstrate first. Bum 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 ba. So think that you're almost like your wrist here is a shock absorber. So when you go ba, down, up, right? Okay. So go like this, down, up, right? Okay. And so here, go ahead and try that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So think of lifting up the wrist more. So bum, bum, bum. So go down, up like this. Down, like this. Yeah. Keep it firm here, and I'm gonna press down. And then with your thumb, you're gonna push, and then kind of lift off of that. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So see if you can do that there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the idea there. That's fine. Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
And then also that top line is going to be played loud. So go ahead and try, or kind of loud, right?
Okay.
Mezzo forte. See if you can. Yeah, just like that. Now see if you can put that hands together and just do all the way up to here. So bum 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 ba da 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 bum, just up to there.
Okay. Let me try.
That's all right. I also noticed that you have a lot of arm movement. You're kind of going. All right, let's see here. You're like kind of like pulling back with your elbow. Instead, just think of just do this here. Play those first 5 notes, and just kind of move your arm. See if you can move your elbow like this here, and then just move. See my wrist, and this is kind of like anchored here, right? Yeah, so that's kind of how it should feel. Also, whenever you're playing this part here, this ascending 5 notes, instead of keeping it one volume, like think of going from soft to loud. Almost like, yeah, you're shaping the phrase. Almost think of it like a singer or a vocalist line, right? They're not just going to sing at the same volume, but when the notes kind of rise,
Right.
so does their volume, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, think of, I mean, I'm not going to make you sing the melody here in the lesson, but when you're at home by yourself, you can kind of like sing through this and see how it should naturally sound. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So could I have you play this one more time, keeping all of that in mind there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All the way?
Yeah, all the way through.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. That's all right. Soft. And then louder. Yeah, good job. It sounded much more colorful, more
Yeah.
musical.
I tried to remember the tips and do it, so you know I have to keep practicing what you just said,
Yeah,
and
thinking.
then I can get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Full.
you'll get the notes.
Yeah. Definitely.
But the main thing here is making music
Mm-hmm.
and bringing out the character of the piece.
Right.
So yeah, good job. Just keep working on staying relaxed here. Do this with me. I remember we did this in our last lesson. So shrug your shoulders up like this, and then relax. Yeah. Also here, I'm kind of noticing some tension here, possibly. So just kind of like go like this here, and then drop your hands on your lap. Yeah. Remember how last time I talked about the natural shape of the hand,
Mhm.
and then here's kind of like your anchor, and then the rest of this is kind of just relaxed here, but you
Right.
still have firm fingertips. Make sure you want your wrist still relaxed, not like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get to those.
not going like that. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.